Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, man, it's like, yo, you would think this guy's done making videos, but it is your boy Louis Filesse, and I'm back again with another banger with yet another video. So once again, guys, before I do this video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell to not get caught up in these streets, and man, and make sure you're getting the latest and greatest content from your boy. I truly appreciate you guys. As you can see, got myself a little shape up and a little cut, like just before, right when I just was kind of looking a little bit like a mess. So I cleaned up a little bit, and I'm back here with yet another one. So I love and appreciate you guys as always, man, taking the time to watch my videos, and let's get right into it. So this video is to give a shout out to one of the teams in the league that nobody's kind of really talking about and have been kind of flown under the radar. And they've been playing some real good basketball, and this is a very underrated basketball team, and that would be the Brooklyn Nets of my hometown in New York. I'm born and raised in the Bronx, but this team is obviously in Brooklyn, coming from born in New Jersey. But my point is that nobody's talking about this cat, and I really think that he actually deserves much more credit, and I think he's shown a lot more maturity in his game, and that's my man D'Angelo Russell. He's been playing extremely well. You talk about the Brooklyn Nets, they have a lot of good, solid players on their basketball team, including guys like Caris LeVert. I really hope that he comes back healthy because he can really help that team and he'll add another punch. He was having a career year before he dislocated his ankle, and it's unfortunate, man. Yo, prayers, get well soon. Hope you have a full speed of recovery, back on the court again and helping the Brooklyn Nets. But yeah, man, D'Angelo Russell has been balling. Joe Harris has been shooting the ball well. A lot of the guys on the team have just been playing really good basketball. Rondé Hollis Jefferson, and Kenny Atkinson, the coach, deserves a lot of credit. He should definitely be a candidate for Coach of the Year because, let's face it, nobody saw the Brooklyn Nets being even in contention for a playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. It might have been possible because they're on the quote-unquote weak East, but this is a young team, and people probably thought, maybe this is not their time yet. But right now, they're currently in the 8th spot. They are playing some excellent basketball, and they've beaten some really good basketball teams, and nobody's really mentioning them right now. I mean, even without Kyrie, they beat they beat Boston. They beat what was this team? I just forgot. They just beat the Magic after trailing them, in this game right now. And D'Angelo's just been balling out of his mind. The man had 40 points last night. I was at the Boston Celtic game on Monday in Brooklyn, and D'Angelo was cooking. I mean, he had a huge third quarter when it was a close game and kind of separated the game from Brooklyn, even though from Boston. Even though they made a run late, D'Angelo ended up with 38 points. And this brother comes back on a Friday night and hits you with a 40 in Orlando. And yo, Brooklyn is playing just really well. And I feel like it's a one team that I honestly would want to face in the postseason. I mean, because yo, with the confidence that these guys are playing with, they've been playing very well on the offensive end. Defensively, they've been doing a solid job. I really feel like Brooklyn could definitely make some noise in the postseason. Now, it's always going to depend on matchups and who they play with. But I feel like when Brooklyn is playing at the level that they're playing at right now, because as we all know, guys, in the regular season, you don't prepare as much as you would in the playoffs. Because in the regular season, you're going across the state. You're playing teams anywhere 2 to 3, 4 times a season that you don't really see them often unless you see them in a home and home. But even then, so with that, it's a long season. It's 82 games. In the playoffs, it is 0-0, and you face a team in a 7-game series, which means they have time to game plan for you. So unless injuries come in the way and they have to make adjustments, teams can plan for you in the postseason, and that's when they'll have time to prepare for you. It's a 7-game series, and anything can happen. But yo, once again, man, shout out to D'Angelo Russell. I think he's definitely making the All-Star team this year with his play. He has been playing incredible basketball, and I'm in awe. And it just shows you I'm an NBA fan, man. D'Angelo Russell, man, it's like, yo, I don't talk about just about LeBron James. I don't talk about just about Kobe Bryant. I don't talk about Michael Jordan. It's kind of like this is the topic that's kind of been the center of the universe, all because of this whole GOAT status. But it's distracting you from the fact that there's a lot of good basketball being played right now from teams that, that don't even get enough recognition. Like, we don't talk about how the Warriors blitzkrieg the Denver Nuggets and how Steph Curry had 41 points on 9 threes, and the brother's been balling right now. Or we don't talk about the fact that James Harden has been the best player to me right now in the NBA with his consistent play without Chris Paul, even though Eric Gordon just came back, but he's been out. And on top of that, Clint Capella is out for 4 to 6 weeks with a thumb injury. And James Harden, it's like it's not new, but it's like just some of the numbers he's getting is just is impressive. But what I will say is this: as impressive as James Harden has been, people need to stop comparing him to 06 Kobe Bryant, because 06 Kobe, what he did was actually far more impressive than James Harden. It's just the thing is, in this era, James Harden, again, he's a very good playmaker, but with the ball in his hands, he gets to do a lot more things. So, but it's still impressive nonetheless. James Harden is talented. Don't get me wrong. The brother can play. Like I saw it in Oklahoma City. I mean, he won Sixth Man of the Year behind Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook when they were young cats on that Oklahoma City Thunder. That, to me, if you ask me, they are the Western Conference version of the 95 and 96 Magic with Shaq and Penny. And what I say by that is they were supposed to be deemed the next dynasty in the Western Conference because of the talent that they had on their team with their core players. That's why I say that. But anywho, once again, big props to D'Angelo Russell and the Brooklyn Nets. Nobody's really talking about them, but these guys are balling, and they're one of the more underrated teams in the NBA that nobody's not talking about, and they need to start taking notice. At least it's better than my Knicks, who are struggling right now. But again, I just hope that in the future, man, like I said, we build this team the right way. And for me, in order for the Knicks to get back to prominence, the biggest thing that they need to do, forget about the players, forget about the trades and developing players and all whatnot, all of it. It's got to start up top. James Dolan needs to sell the team because this mofo knows nothing about basketball, and our team has been in down the shreds with the decision making that he's made. I don't like it. I don't like it. He needs to go. If we want to get what we need to go, we need an owner that's committed to winning and that's committing to making basketball decisions that are logical, they make sense, and it's going to make us eventually into an NBA champion. I want the Knicks to win a championship before I die. It needs to happen. We have not won a championship in over 45 years, and it's counting. So right now we're in a curse, to be honest with you. And it's like, I want the Knicks to win a championship. But in order for that to happen, James Dolan needs to go and he needs to sell the team. We need an owner that's about winning. This is why when the Warriors got rid of their ownership and Joe Lacob came in and his and the other owner, the co-owners, the Warriors have been a winning franchise, and now their value has skyrocketed. 3 championships in 4 years. But anywho, this is your boy Louis Velez checking back in. I love and appreciate you guys. Thanks for the time for taking and watch the video. Let me know what you guys think. Are the Brooklyn Nets, are they not getting enough recognition, or do you think that there's another team out there that is more deserving of this recognition? I mean, I could talk about other teams right now, but again, who in your mind do you think is playing very sound basketball but not getting enough recognition, whether it be a team or whether it be a player? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. This is your boy Louis once again, checking in with another video. Love and appreciate you guys always. Make sure you hit the like, hit that subscribe, hit that noti, and make sure you share this video. Love and appreciate you guys always. As again, it is Louis again saying peace. Thanks for watching.